Where was your school? My school was in Nanded. Who was your best friend in school? Raju was my best friend. How was your best friend? My best friend was very clever. What was color of your bicycle? My bicycle was red in color. Which was favorite game in childhood? Kho was my favorite game in childhood. Who was your favorite cricket player? Sachin was my favorite cricket player. When was your annual day? It was on 10 January. Who was your maths teacher in school? Kannadkar sir was my maths teacher. Where was your grandparents' house? It was in Delgaraja. Who was your class teacher in 10th standard? My class teacher was Mirzgaonkar ma'am. Which was your favorite movie in childhood? In childhood, my favorite movie was Sholay. Where was your school? My school was in Pune. Where was your college? My college was in Pune. What was the name of your college principal? The name of my college principal was Advani sir. Who was your favorite cricket player? My favorite cricket player was Sachin Tendulkar. How was your school? My school was very big. How many floors were there in your school? There were 3 floors in my school. How many classrooms were on each floor? There were 4 to 5 classrooms on each floor. How was the interior of your classrooms? Interior of classrooms was simple. How many benches were there in your classroom? There were 30 benches in my classroom. Where was your classroom? It was on the first floor. How were the benches in your classroom? Benches were big and brown in color. What was the color of walls of your classroom? Color of classroom's wall was white. How many students were there in the school? There were 500 students. Where was your school? My school was in Pune. Where were you in the morning? I was in market in the morning. Where was your father yesterday? He was in Prozon Mall. What was there in front of your school? There was a big building in front of my school. What was on the right hand side of the school? There was a big playground. On which floor was your class in the school? My class was on the first floor. Was your best friend the topper of your class? Yes. Was he good in English? Yes. He was very good in English. Was there a parking area in your school? No. There was not any parking area.